boy named Arif. He had a heart of gold and never wished ill upon anyone. But there was one thing missing in his life: a true friend. Every day after school, he would sit in the local park and watch others. He saw friends laughing, playing, and sharing jokes. Arif would sit there quietly thinking to himself, "I wish I had a friend who would always stand by me." One day, while he was sitting on his usual bench, 3 boys approached him. Their names were Rohit, Samir, and Karan. Rohit asked, "Why do you sit here alone every day?" Arif smiled faintly and replied, "Just because. I don't really have any friends here." Samir laughed and said, "Well, from today on, we are your friends." Hearing this, Arif felt a surge of genuine happiness for the first time. From that day on, the 4 of them were inseparable. They played in the park, hung out on the streets, and shared meals. People in the neighborhood started noticing them, saying, "Look at how strong their friendship is." Arif was willing to do anything for them. If someone needed money, he gave it. If someone needed help, Arif was the first to show up. He truly believed this was what real friendship looked like. But Arif didn't realize that not every friend is a true one. One day he overheard Rohit and Samir whispering. Rohit said, "Arif is so naive." Samir chuckled, "Yeah, and people like him are so easy to use." They both burst into laughter. Arif's heart sank, but he tried to convince himself, "Maybe I just misheard them." As time passed, his friends' behavior changed. They began to depend on Arif for everything: money, his phone, and favors. Arif helped every time, thinking it was just part of being friends, but in reality, they were just taking advantage of him. One day at school, someone broke a window. The teacher was furious and demanded, "Who did this?" It was actually Rohit and Samir's fault, but they immediately pointed at Arif and said, "Sir, Arif did it." Arif was stunned. "Sir, I didn't do anything," he pleaded, but no one believed him. He was punished. That day, Arif's heart completely shattered. Outside school, he asked them, "Why did you do that to me?" Rohit snapped, "Stop asking so many questions." Samir added, "If you feel so bad about it, then don't hang out with us anymore." Just like that, their friendship was over. Arif found himself alone again, sitting in the same park where it all began. But this time, there was no smile, only tears. An old man walked up to him and asked, "Son, why are you so sad?" Arif told him everything. The old man smiled kindly and said, "Every broken friendship teaches us something. Sometimes the wrong people enter our lives just to teach us the value of the right ones. If they left, don't be sad. Perhaps life is preparing something better for you." Arif wiped his tears and made a choice. He decided to stop living for others and start living for his dreams. He focused on his studies and worked day and night. Gradually, his life began to change. Years passed, and Arif became a very successful man. He earned respect and admiration from everyone. One day, his old friends came to see him. Rohit said, "Arif, please forgive us. We were wrong." Arif remained silent for a moment, then smiled and said, "I forgave you a long time ago, because if I hadn't, I probably wouldn't be standing where I am today." But this time, Arif didn't go with them. He finally understood the biggest truth of life. Sometimes life makes us walk alone so we can find our true path and become the strongest version of ourselves. And that is how a person becomes truly powerful.
If you enjoyed this story, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more life-changing stories like this one.